Hallo und herzlich willkommen zurück zu einer neuen Folge von The Walking Dead. Ja, mittlerweile befinden wir uns ja in Staffel 3, Folge 3. Wir haben in der letzten Folge, oder in der letzten Aufnahme haben wir Jesus getroffen, der uns zu einer neuen Stadt gebracht hat, die leider von den Grenztypen da übernommen wurden, mit denen wir unsere Schießerei hatten, wodurch Leute von uns gestorben sind, die Zombies in unsere Stadt nach Prescott gebracht hatten, wo dadurch wieder viele gestorben sind. Ja, und leider mussten wir jetzt wegen Kate dahin, damit sie vielleicht noch eine Chance hat zu überleben. Sollte sich mein Ton ein bisschen anders anhören, nicht wundern. Ich habe jetzt einfach bloß mal einen dünneren Popschutz auf meinem Mikrofon. Ich hoffe, das geht trotzdem und wir starten jetzt einfach mal rein in Folge 3, denn schockierende Entwicklungen treiben einen Keil zwischen Waffenbrüder.
Previously on The Walking Dead.
You don't have to fill his cup up anymore, baby. Grandpa is sleeping.
No, Yaya. Pipo's awake.
Solamente está confundido.
Mama!
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Hey!
Put your hands up and close your eyes.
Nochmal schön vom Apfel abbeißen dabei.
Thanks.
Wow, ja stimmt. Oh, das war hart.
Oh, shit!
Kate!
Javi, don't!
Hey. What do we call you?
Jesus.
Sorry, forgot to introduce myself. It's Paul, but my friends call me Jesus.
Ich sag Jesus.
I fucking knew it.
You're one of them?
You're goddamn right she is.
If you want to shoot me, shoot me.
How about I shoot your little boyfriend here instead?
Holy shit!
What the hell's going on out here? Oh my god.
Ja, sagt man öfters zu mir. Ob wir da jetzt einen Stein im Brett haben oder halt das negativ ist. Deine Entscheidung bestimmt den Verlauf dieser Spielreihe. Die Geschichte hängt davon ab, wie du spielst. Natürlich perfekt. Ohne Fehler. Es ist keiner unnötig gestorben.
Being out so close to dark. It's harder to see them coming.
We're just gonna get that propane and then come right back.
I saw it in that pickup truck parked down the road a little.
Oh, spielen wir jetzt in der Vergangenheit?
I just wish there was an easier way to get it. And that we didn't have to risk life and limb every damn day for food and water and gas for the stove. Am I babbling? I babble when I'm scared.
Nothing's easy anymore, Kate. But that doesn't mean we don't have to try.
I know. It's just hard to get used to. That's all.
We get over there, we grab the tank, and we get the hell back home. If
Genau.
we're lucky, we won't see a single one of those things.
Fingers crossed.
Was kann schon passieren? Letzte Worte, ne?
There it is.
Let's take it and go.
Warte, ich will kurz gucken. Gibt's hier noch irgendwas anderes? Ja, dann grabt ihr das und dann kriege ich bestimmt gleich einen Schuss und pop es. Oder sowas.
Empty.
Ah, wie unerwartet.
You've got to be fucking kidding me. God damn it!
Wer ist du denn doof?
Of course it's empty. Why would we get that lucky? I mean, it's not like we needed it or anything.
Hey, keep it down. I know it sucks, Kate, but you gotta watch out.
I'm sorry. I'm just sick of this shit.
Ja, glaube ich dir.
I just thought, this one time, we deserve to catch a fucking break.
Vorsicht, Vorsicht! Oh, Kuh. Ich drück auf die Kuh. Und
Kate, you're a hammer now!
Hammer Time. Hammer. Nochmal. Oh. Jetzt nochmal drauf treten, Sicherheitstritt, das weißt du, so läuft das. Tu es, tu es, tu es.
I'm sorry. I was just so fucking scared.
You froze. It's
Yeah.
okay.
I wanted to kill it. I really did, but I know him. That was one of Gabe's friends.
Oh,
True.
war bestimmt ein
So
Arsch.
sweet. He always had a smile on his face. Gabe worshipped him.
I'm sorry you had to see that. I'm sure he was a good kid.
Wir sind mal ein bisschen sensibler, ne? Oh, nur ein bisschen.
One of those things. I don't even know what to call them. If they're not people, if
Zombies.
they're just the dead. Muertos.
That's what we'll call them.
Dann nennen sie Untote.
I thought we were gonna die. I thought Gabe and Mariana were just gonna wake up and we would just be
Ich bin für dich da, Kate.
I'm right here, okay?
Sag ich ja.
I'm here. You're here. We're still alive. That's what matters.
Can we go back now?
Ist es Gabe? Oder? Ja, doch, ne?
I know we all wanted to stay here in the house and wait for David to come back. But it's been 3 months since he drove away with your mom.
What are you saying?
We're not safe here. Not anymore. You and I could have been killed out there. For an empty can. There's gotta be a safer place out there. Somewhere not so isolated.
So, we'll leave. Go somewhere else. Somewhere safer.
Somewhere with crazy thick walls, okay? And a gate that's 20 feet tall.
Ja.
I really think the kids are gonna be happy. with
Knast
this
oder
plan.
was?
The kids will understand. And if they don't, we'll just make them see it our way. We have to go.
How come? What if I don't want to leave?
Gabe.
We're safe inside the house. And I bet we can find more food in the neighborhood if we just look harder.
We need to find somewhere with more people around. People who are still alive. People who don't mind sharing their supplies.
We have our own supplies.
Not enough. Not anymore.
But what about Dad?
Er ist seit 3 Monaten weg, Mann.
What's he gonna think if he shows up and we just ditched him? We might never find him again.
We have to look out for ourselves now, Gabe. I wish things were different, but our safety's more important.
But we're safe here.
No, we're not.
I'm sorry, Gabe. But Javi's right.
Was?
You guys go and I stay here.
You're a kid. That's not how it works.
I can take care of myself.
Ah, klar.
If I need any help, I'll just ask my friends.
Gabe,
Einer von euch gerade gekillt.
What? What's wrong with her? Why is she acting so weird? Uncle Javi?
She's sad. Because when we were out, we saw your friend, Drew, but it wasn't exactly him anymore.
You mean he was one of them?
we're so sorry, Gabe. So you understand why, don't you? Why we have to leave? If that happened to you, I couldn't bear it.
When do we have to go?
Tomorrow.
as soon as it's daylight.
I want to leave him a note.
I'll help you get started. Okay?
What are we gonna tell him? I want to say something good. Something that won't make him sad.
Tell him we'll find him. Somehow. We're all gonna see each other again.
I like that. I'm gonna write it right now, so we don't forget.
Of course.
I'll help him. Thank you. Really.
Warum guckt ihr denn so böse? Das erinnert mich gerade ein bisschen an Stranger Things. A Walking Dead, a new frontier. Bam, 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 bam. Hört sich gut an. Liebe Gabe. Oh, ist ein cooler Hase. Nimm den mit. Ja, nimm den mit. Oh ja, der Baseballschläger ist gut. Für sowas notfalls immer einen kleinen Basie im Haus haben, ne? So weil die Zombie-Apokalypse ausbricht. Ja, genau. Die Joints nicht vergessen. Für die guten oder für die schlechten Stunden zwischendurch. Pfui. Der links sieht auf dem Bild sieht aus wie Carl. Von The Walking Dead. Folge 3. Über dem Gesetz. Hallo, Papi.
Javi! Is that really you?
Yeah, really.
I always hoped I'd find you. God, you have no idea how good it is to see your face.
I think I got a pretty decent idea, actually.
I knew you were still alive. I knew it.
Hey, weapons down! This is my family!
You gotta let us in. Kate doesn't have much longer.
Jesus. Kate!
David?
I'm here, honey. I'm right here. What the hell happened?
She's been shot. We got the bullet out, but she's still bleeding. We need your doctor. Now, David.
Thanks, Javi, for getting her here. She's coming inside!
But she hasn't been checked.
This is my wife, Max. You want her to die?
No, I didn't say that.
Our doctor's gonna help you, honey. I'm gonna make sure of it.
Wait, I'm going with you.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, but the rest of you have to go straight to quarantine.
What for?
All newcomers get checked for bites, and they all have to answer a couple of questions. Our doctor will clear the two of them, but the rest of you have to come with me to the quarantine holding area.
Fine. Let's just get this over with.
Javi.
Make my job easy, would you? Listen to your friend.
Whatever you say.
Ich glaube, das ist erstmal besser so. Dass wir uns anpassen, wenn wir da rein wollen.
Go.
Aber die haben noch Strom, wa? Und hier auch schon mal was Tolles.
Trip.
Oh God, Eleanor! When we found the car without you in it, I didn't know what to think.
The engine up and died. I came here looking for help, and this happened. I've been so worried about Kate. I told them she needed a doctor. They promised me someone would look into it. Please, tell me they found her.
Well, luckily we found her before she got any worse. They just took her to the hospital.
I can't believe no one went to look for her. I'm sorry, Javi. Really, but...
Ja, du hast versucht, was du machen konntest.
Not to believe them.
Alles gut.
What?
The people here in Richmond, their new frontier.
Oh my god.
Oh, you ain't even heard the worst part yet. One of them's his brother.
Ja.
I didn't even know you had a brother, Javi.
Maybe it's a good thing. We've got somebody on the inside. Somebody who can vouch for us.
Vouch for you, maybe.
Javi could be right. At one word
Sehe ich auch so.
David, and the others came running to take Kate to the hospital.
Whoever
Könnte uns
this guy is,
Pluspunkte
he
bringen.
can't be all bad, right? I mean, he helped Kate instead of hauling her down here.
Of course he brought her inside. She's his damn wife.
You're kidding. Kate is married to your brother? The way you two
Es
acted
ist
around each other.
kompliziert.
Let's just say it's complicated.
Nennen wir es mal so.
Maybe it's my fault for jumping to conclusions. Makes sense. You'd be so close, considering...
Family drama aside, hope you know I'm not about to make nice with New Frontier. I know you didn't have much stake in Prescott, Javi, but they burned that place to the ground for no fucking reason.
After everything you folks told me, I'm guessing I'm not gonna find my people alive.
Hell, Javi. They killed your niece! Shot Kate! For all we know, your brother could have been behind it.
Das könnte man dem auch mal sagen, ne?
Even if it wasn't his idea in the first place, if he knew about it and didn't stop it, that shit can't stand.
That's one hell of an accusation. Saying he had his own family shot? You really believe he'd do something
Der
like
wird's
that?
nicht gewusst haben.
After seeing how he was with Kate?
Could be he was just putting on a show for us.
That's crazy.
What was he like when you knew? You guys get along? He seemed happy enough to see you up there.
War ein Arschloch.
Things between me and him were complicated.
Kompliziert ist es nett
Some
ausgedrückt.
days we'd be at each other's throats. Other days we could shoot the shit for hours and still find stuff to talk about.
So he's a moody son of a bitch, huh?
Ja, kann man
If your
sagen.
brother knew anything about what happened in Prescott, he's got to answer for it. They all do. I owe that to Conrad. I'm not just gonna let things slide. I've never really been an eye-for-eye kind of man. But people died. We need to even out the scales.
Ich hab keine Ahnung.
Pick a lane, Javi. You're not gonna be able to sit this one out. Not after you saw what they did to us.
Hey,
Hey, Dave.
Hey,
I would have been here sooner, but I had to take care of something. Come on already. Kate's asking for you. Maybe you think it's okay to keep a lady waiting. Thought I taught you better than that.
what about the rest of my friends?
They're not invited. Hurry up now.
Looks like the rules don't apply to everyone, huh?
That's right. Some people get out of here early. Others stay a long fucking time.
Trip, just drop it, okay?
Smart cookie, this one.
Javi, just go.
Genau.
I'll be back as soon as I can. You know that.
Thanks.
Jesus verteilt gleich mal Roundhouse-Kicks, dann gehört uns der ganze Bunker da.
I didn't hear everything back there, but your friends seem on edge. We have a process. Our own way of doing things. Your guys better not have a problem with that. Things don't go well for troublemakers here. I hope that's clear.
No problem. You won't have to worry about them.
Didn't sound that way.
They just need time to get used to things.
I hope you're right. Come on.
Where are we going?
Kate asked for you. I thought you'd want to check on her. Listen, Javi, Gabe. He told me some pretty messed up things. Things I need your help wrapping my head around.
He shouldn't have done that. I wanted to tell you myself.
Bad news is bad news. Who cares who delivers it? He told me you lost Mariana. Just a few days ago.
Ja, deine Leute waren's.
Oh. I'm sorry, David. She's gone.
Deine Leute haben sie erschossen. Nur mal so, nebenbei.
It's strange grieving for the same person twice. Like losing something you didn't know you had. What was she like, Javi? She was so little when we got separated. Who did my little girl become?
Mariana saw things that other people didn't. She told me she wanted to write down her memories to keep them alive after she was gone.
Sounds like her. Always was a dreamer. How did she die?
Deine
Tell me
Leute.
how it happened. Please, I need to know.
She was just standing there, minding her own business. She just found her lost headphones in the dirt. She was smiling. And then someone put a bullet in her head.
What kind of animal would just open fire on her like that?
An animal with your mark.
My people aren't in the habit of killing little girls.
Doch.
David, I was there. They shot Kate too. Ask your buddy at the gate if you don't believe me.
Max was a part of this? Fuck.
Tja, siehst du mal.
I need details. What the hell went down out there? I need to know exactly what happened. Everything you remember.
They ambushed us in a junkyard. Just unloaded on us. They chased us back to this town, Prescott. Their leader flooded it with walkers and tear gas.
Leader?
A crazy bald guy with a beard.
Badger, what the fuck have you done now? I'm gonna handle that stupid son of a bitch, okay? Do me a favor, keep this to yourself. The politics here, they can get messy.
I thought you were the boss.
There's 4 of us that run Richmond. You need to impress the other 3. Or you'll be back on the road by morning. Try not to stir things up. You and your friends could have a very short stay.
You wouldn't let that happen, would you? We only just got here.
It's not just up to me. I run security here, but it's not like my word is law. This shit with Badger doesn't make things any easier.
Aber wenn wir gehen müssen, müssen wir halt gehen, ne? Ava, oh nee, oh nee.
Who's the fresh meat?
Ava, this is my brother, Javi.
The baseball brother? No shit. What are the chances of you turning up on the doorstep? Welcome to civilization. Or at least the closest thing to it these days.
It's a pleasure to meet you, Ava.
Oh, is it now? You didn't say he was a gentleman, David.
That's because he's not. Ava's my right hand. If there's anyone you can trust in Richmond, it's her.
Nee. Wie gesagt, Ava, wer das Walking Dead geguckt hat, nee.
That woman, the fucking soldier. She was the first person I met up with after you and me got separated. I never would have made it without her. Gabe said you went back to the house. At the start. I'm sorry I never found you.
Doesn't matter now.
Ich wollte gerade sagen, jetzt bringen Vorwürfe auch
We
nicht
found
mehr.
each other in the end.
It matters to me. Mama and I got routed out of the city on the way to the hospital. It wasn't long before she...
Poor Mama.
I couldn't get back into Baltimore, so I hooked up with my old unit. We thought we could build a safe zone outside D.C. After what happened to Mama and everyone else, I thought you were all dead. But you were taking care of them, weren't you? Somehow you found a way. I'm not gonna lie. I never thought you had it in you.
We took care of each other. And we all had each other's backs.
You've changed, brother. Took the end of the world, but you finally grew up.
Was Mut dat Mut war.
This is where they're treating Kate. Don't get comfortable. We're not staying long.
Tja, aber wie es Kate geht, das sehen wir in der nächsten Folge von The Walking Dead. Wenn es euch gefallen hat, lasst mir doch einen Daumen nach oben und ein Abo da. Dann verpasst ihr keine der zukünftigen Folgen mehr und ihr unterstützt mich und meinen Kanal. Haut rein, bis zum nächsten Mal.